lost my green card and I'll get poisoned within the same day. That was the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Having children, no, don't compare to that cramp and that feeling after in my stomach. And I felt that to, because she's an older woman that cooked the food, I didn't expect that she would do something like that to me. You know what I mean? Type of person. I don't feel like everyone is about to get me. I will never think that way, that everybody's about to get me, because I can't live like that. But I do know I have to be careful with who I eat from and where I go, who I trust with my meals. And I try to really go to restaurants that people don't know me. There's no reason for no one to want to harm me. This time now, like I said, I'm with my mom. I'm back in the States, and I wonder what's happening to me. So I said, okay, I had to go to the hospital. Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Julie. I hope all is well with everyone. Today's a little bit different. I'm going to let you guys on something, how I lost my green card and I'll get poisoned within the same day. Finding my green card, more like it. Anyways, I didn't find it, someone did that knew me, ironically. So backstory, went to this club they call Asylum, and anybody know Asylum, where I think they had Jamaica downstairs. At daytime you could get some good food, and upstairs they had Asylum. At night, it was a party night, whatever. It was the weekend before I was leaving the following Sunday. I think I went out the Friday night. That's when I lost my green card that night. And the person that found my green card, which is very, 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 very fortunate for me, that is someone that knew me that found it. I didn't go out with the person, so I was very happy that they're the one that found it. Anyways, they called me, got my number from someone, and they called and said, we have, I think it was my uncle they got my number from, and said, hey, we have a green card. We found it at a club or whatever. And anyways, I told them I would meet up with them the afternoon because I was still tired from going out. So it was a Saturday. I went in to pick it up, and when I went there, they had this little cook shop or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat some food because they suggested it was a good place. And I really don't eat from corner shop because that's just me. I don't really buy corner shop food because I had experience before, not really that I got sick, but it's just experiences that was uncomfortable. Anyways, me being dumb and greedy and hungry at the same time, I went ahead and bought the food, ate the food, and alright, so welcome back, guys. So I had to finish the story I was telling y'all in the car about the me getting poisoned food. So anyways, I forgot where I left off at. So anyways, the point of the story is this. I went to Asylum nightclub and I was having a final dandy time, lost my green card. Didn't realize that I lost my green card until I got home. The next morning, actually, my phone was ringing. Someone called me and say, hey, Julie, you lost your green card, blah, blah, blah. I knew who the person was that said they had my green card. So, I felt okay. It was close in the neighborhood where I came from. Didn't think anything of it. Oh, this hair sticking up here. So anyways, I figured out, the person that has a green card, I didn't have to really rush for it. So anyways, I went down there, got the green card, was there with the person, got hungry because I don't normally eat from people, and I don't usually eat from around the way cook shops. I don't. It's not because I'm better than anyone. I just remember growing up, there's incidents before that family member have experienced, and I know. So I don't really choose to eat a lot around neighborhood shops. Anyways, me being hungry because I went out drinking the night before, had a swell of a time at Asylum nightclub. Anybody know Asylum nightclub was be booming back in the day when you have the Jamrock restaurant at the bottom, you have Asylum, have Epiphany, all that other stuff going on in New Kingston. You having a swallow daddy time. Hey, you ain't worrying about no darn green card. You ain't worrying about nothing. You're just trying to enjoy it. It was a weekend. It was a Friday before. So the day when I got the green card back, it was actually a Saturday. I was leaving this Sunday. I had the food around somewhere between lunch and dinner time. Somewhere about there. I don't remember the exact time. But I didn't think anything of it. I ate the food. So I normally after that, I'm not even hungry again because, Jamaican box food back then. You eat that box food, you're good. That can hold it for hours, right? So when we eat the box food, I never really feel sick right away, but I never did hungry after that. So I never eat nothing else for the rest of the evening. But during the evening now, when I'm about to leave the morning now because I had an early flight, I felt kind of sick, but it was more like of a sick, like, you know, when you have like a diarrhea, but I started feeling like nauseous and all the other stuff come along with it. I didn't think anything of it. So when I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. When I in the night I went through a little bit of discomfort, but it wasn't as bad. So the following morning I woke up. I remember making myself a cup of tea, and I had some crackers and stuff because I'm assuming it's probably the liquor. Even though I ate the food, I felt like maybe the liquor, had an effect on me. Because why I thought at first it was nothing, because the fact I was drinking. Put it like that. Because I was drinking. I'm not the best of drinker. I give me a couple, maybe 2 glasses of wine, I'm drunk. And then I was drinking like I was drinking champagne, and I think I was drinking that blue drink. I like that blue drink all the time. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, back then. I don't drink like that anymore. But anyways, I wind up leaving in the morning to the airport. I was good, not good, but I wasn't feeling as sick. So that's the reason why I even flew out. But I had to leave that morning because I had to get back. So anyways, I I got on the plane. While I was on the plane, I was going to the bathroom quite a few times, and I was this time I was vomiting, but no one knows, because remember, you're sick, you're going back home, you got to be careful because people start getting skeptical or suspicious or whatever. So I went to the bathroom quite a few times. Nothing of it. Went through immigration, even though I was sick, and I was looking really sick at that point. I started feeling sick. My face looked sick. I didn't have a hard time getting through immigration. Nothing. Went through immigration with the breeze custom, and I had stuff on me. I was bringing back food products or whatever. So anyway, I got home, and I remember in the night, big mosquito. I'm outside in the back, but it's mosquitoes are on here. So anyways, I remember in the night, like, the day was rough, but I slept on and off, going to the bathroom, because at this point I'm just thinking I have a virus, or of course some form of bug or something. That's how I'm taking it, and that's why I was leaving it, right? So in the night, I remember like going to the bathroom like really, really often now, and peeing, pooping and vomiting. I'm doing all three. I'm coming from all ends. It's coming out now. Mind you, sometimes I'm going away and I'm vomiting. My eyes are starting to run water. I'm starting to feel really sick, dizzy, feeling like I'm about to fall out. So I remember saying to my mom, like, Mom, I don't feel good or whatever, and I really feel like I'm going to die the way I'm feeling now. I'm feeling really, really bad, because I never felt like this before. I mean, it's got to me where, I felt like I was going to pass out completely cold, right? So I remember my mom saying to me, "What did you have? What did you eat?" And I'm saying, I'm going to stop by the Whitney, I'm going to pick up the green card. I'm going to tell her somebody did lose my green card. And I said, "Where you pick it up from?" I tell her, I said, "I pick it up from wherever." It was a friend close enough that I knew. And I told her where I ate, and I told her what happened. Because remember, the whole time from I ate that food, I haven't had anything else, because I was starting to feel nauseous, vomiting, whatever. Little symptoms like you have a belly bug, a little bug or something, or a stomach flu. So I started explaining to her, like, I went, pick up the green card, had the food. And since I had the food, that's how I started feeling, a little sick or whatever. So in the night now, when I couldn't take it anymore, she was like, "You got to go to the hospital." I'm like, "I do have to go to the hospital." And I'm there. I don't remember exactly how I got to the hospital. So it's either someone in my family dropped me off, or I took the ambulance. I think I mainly might have went to the ambulance, honestly. But I was so bad, I don't remember nothing until I got to the hospital. I was cramped up. The pain was hitting me left, right, and center. And I tell you, I tell you, if I not vomiting, I vomit, I vomit, I pee pee. Everything I come out, I get dehydrated now, because remember, I'm drinking, but I'm not drinking enough, because I've been doing this from actually the evening of after I ate the food. I've been feeling this way, and it was gradually working up to that big episode. So anyways, the hospital, they started doing all kind of tests. I mean, from every disease you could think of, tests everything, because mind you, I'm starting to look sick, not just feeling sick. You could look at me and tell I was sick. My eyes were sunken in. My face was starting to get like pale, like of a funny looking color. I remember looking at myself and said, "I don't look too good," and my eyes looked like it was back in a hole. And that time I was thinner. I was a thinner body person. Like, even now, if I don't eat for like 2 days, you could tell I ain't eat because I'm gonna lose weight. My metabolism is high for even the older woman. If I don't eat, my body shrink. Put it like that. Um. So, anyways, I'm there and I'm laying on the laying on the bed, the hospital bed, and at one point I was like twisted up in like S's and I mean I was like really, really, really feeling it this time. The doctors doing all their tests, they can't figure out what's going on. So they said they're gonna test me for arsenic, all kind of poisoning, all kind of. They was just starting to check me for everything to see, because I explained to them the same thing I told my mother. I started telling them my last meal, what I had, and how I started feeling after I ate the food. Because now I'm like narrowing it down to the food, because I didn't have anything else. Which I was happy that I didn't eat anything else, because I'd have been confused. I was trying to blame it on the liquor, because remember the liquor, when I get drunk or if I drink any form of alcohol, I normally get sick after. So I'm trying to blame it on the liquor. In my mind, I'm trying to say it's not the food, which I knew better. I should have just never ate from the food shop. And I've been warned from I was a kid. Like my grandmother always said, do not never them food shop everyone, because them people that them work all kind of things and do all kind of things. Anyways, lo and behold, me did it. Like maybe around this happened, me go to the hospital in the night. I can't remember me being in the hospital over a day or two. And while I was in the hospital, they tested me. Now they tested me for everything, because maybe I'm sick enough. So them are giving me all kind of fluids, making sure I stay hydrated, antibiotics. Like I said, they test me for everything, because I'm thinking that something that's gonna come out. They're taking me for AIDS tests, they're taking me for this, they're taking me for that. I'm like, oh Lord, you start getting worried now, because you're wondering like what's really happening to you. Lo and behold, my daddy, and at this point now, my doctor did changes. A lady doctor come in and she say to me, say, anybody check you for this, for that, or whatever? And I said, yes. They said they was going to check me for, give me a test for poison, check me, whatever. Lo and behold, I'm there, come back. My test came back, yes. I was poisoned. They put poison in the food. And it's some form of arsenic or something like that, they claim. No, they call a particular name, but it has something to do with that. And whatever they put in it, that's what made me sick. They found it they tested my stool and found stuff in it. They tested my blood work, they tested everything. And yes, they did find poison. So, but the moral of the story is I'm trying to tell you, that's some of the reason when I go to Jamaica, people wonder like why you cook your food, why you always, because the thing is I don't trust nobody with my food, no one. And if I do, I'm not saying that I'll feel like everybody's gonna do me wrong, because I'm not that type of person. I don't feel like everyone is about to get me. I will never think that way, that everybody's about to get me, because I can't live like that. But I do know I have to be careful with who I eat from and where I go, who I trust with my meals. And I try to like really like go to restaurants that people don't know me. There's no reason for no one to want to harm me. And people, maybe you guys wonder like, why would they do that? That's just how people work back in the day in certain places, and people just have some beliefs and they believe. And the person that actually I bought the food from, over the years, she and my grandmother had grudges and arguments and fussing over the years, but I never expected someone like that to, because she's an older woman that cooked the food, I didn't expect that she would do something like that to me. You know what I mean? But as years have went by, I have seen the person again, and I smile, and I think deep down, no matter what, they will always remember what they tried to do to me. So, it's just the fact that I'm just sharing this, because some people see you and they don't know what you have been through, the things that have happened to you over the years. And like I told people, sometimes they look at me and I say, you know how many times I almost died? If people know how many times I count on my 10 fingers and above how many times I almost died. And people don't understand. And giving childbirth 4 times, getting the same cesarean, also was an experience where I felt pain even after the cut. But the worst pain I ever felt was getting sick like that, when I got poisoned. That was the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Having children, no, don't compare to that cramp and that feeling after in my stomach. And I felt like that I had that pain for maybe a good months, going on and off, a lingering pain in my stomach every now and then. I stay get nauseous, like whenever I eat like certain meat, I could smell the blood of meat. It makes me sick sometimes. Eating certain things, and I just eat because I have to eat. But like I said, being poisoned, eating something from someone is something that I take very serious. So when I go places and I do things, I'm very skeptical of where I eat, where I drink, you know, and people. And if I have a feeling that you don't like me, I'm not eating from you. Like personally, if I have a feeling like I'm not eating from you, if I feel like we had a disagreement before and you even utter certain words, even not towards just me, just towards even somebody that I know of, food, what you would do to their food or anything, I definitely would get turned off and I won't even like you because the fact that you say something like that. So anyway, the moral of the story is I'm just sharing with you guys me being a dummy-dumb, going out partying, losing my green card. And because of losing my green card, I wound up at this cook shop eating, and everything happened for a reason though. It taught me a lesson. Maybe the lesson was for me to understand that I should have listened to my grandmother from day one and never ate at either of these cook shops. So like neighborhood food shop, nah, catch me from them then no more. Nah, never no neighborhood food shop. No way. No matter how long I live, no matter who me know, me not never the food shop. Because like I said, one time is enough for what I've been through. That's about it. But anyways, you guys have a blessed one. That's all I had to share with you guys today. And I'll be coming up with some further down the line, a few of my Jamaica vlogs and what I'm doing, and I have some fresh content to drop, so you guys will get them pretty shortly. If you come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Anyway, if you guys come this far in the video, please consider liking and sharing and subscribing. And some of the things I want to get into, but I can't because of YouTube, so I kind of like try to narrow it down as simple as possible. You guys try to have a good one.